Grand Rising Soul Tribe, today's Oracle Quickie is Forgiveness from the Soul's Journey Lessons card. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentments blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to the negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Ashe. Now, God knows this card was for me. I'm telling you, when forgiveness came out, I swear I wanted to put it back. Then I looked on the bottom of the deck and acceptance was there. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And I was still resistant. Like, okay, since I like threes, I decided to cut the deck, and I cut the deck to relationships. It says, I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Let's be real. Forgiveness can be hard, especially for a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio moon. And Scorpios are notorious for trust issues, for burning bridges, for revenge. And I'm not throwing all Scorpios under the bus. Every sign has its higher vibrational energy and its lower vibrational energy. And Scorpios, again, are known to use that stinger when they get mad. And I'm guilty. Let's keep it real. Forgiveness and unconditional love can be some of the hardest lessons that we learn in this life, especially if we're hurt by someone that we did love. There was a time I considered my son's father one of my best friends. Then he came into some money and left me for dead with 2 sons. And that level of betrayal was very hard for me to accept. What I've remembered since then, though, is everything is energy. And whether I realized it at the time or not, that feeling of abandonment was always with me. I've carried wounds from childhood, daddy issues, and when we have internal resentments, abandonment issues, inner child wounds, traumas, those are frequencies that we are emitting and attracting back to us. So it's my belief that every hard relationship that we go through in life is a reflection, a mirror for us to recognize those traumas, recognize what it is that is resonating within us, and learn how to heal it, learn how to transmute it. Transmutation is all about taking energy that may not be so good, meaning a lower vibrational energy, and turning it into a higher vibrational energy, turning lead to gold. This was the whole basis of esoteric knowledge, learning how to elevate our own internal emotions into higher consciousness, higher power. To truly forgive someone is the acceptance of everything happens for a reason, and you learn to appreciate the lesson that you did learn from said problem or issue that you went through with that person. Forgiving someone doesn't mean you let them back in your life. It just means that you hold no resentment. You wish the best for them. I remember in my 20s, my definition of love is when you want to see someone truly happy, want to see someone smile, and you're not getting anything in return. Now I understand you do really get something in return, because anything you put out, eventually you receive. So the love that you give always comes back. The forgiveness you give always comes back. It's our goal to keep our heart light as a feather. And you can't do that when you're holding on to weight. You can't do that when you're holding on to pain. And love truly is a gift. I mean, too often we lose people without letting them know how much we love them. So forgive those who have trespassed against you. What's the saying? Because they knew no better. Even though they knew better. Still forgive them anyway, because in the end, it's all about your relationship with your higher consciousness. And I'm telling you from experience, it's harder to tap in and tune into the higher frequencies when you are weighted down by stress, resentment, anger, I've carried that for so long, and it is so good to be free. But forgiveness is understanding that we all make mistakes, and we all have our own karmic lessons, and we all have our own life and choices to make. And in the end, this game is all about ascension. So I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, because I'm looking to elevate into my higher consciousness. So surround yourself with people who elevate your heart. No coincidence, a friend and I were just speaking about unconditional love a few days ago. I think Lauryn Hill said it best, people say they have love, but as soon as someone doesn't meet those needs that we first fell in love with, then the love dissipates and goes away. And that's not real love. Love is the understanding that, as the card said, everyone has their own karmic cycles. Everyone has their own lessons to learn. And if you truly love someone, you have to give them the space to learn their own lessons, just like you have to learn yours. It's a lot easier said than done. But unconditional love is what God is. God is loving. No matter how many times you done messed up in life, you expect to be loved by God. And we are God. And as soon as we learn to understand that, like Jimi Hendrix said, as soon as the power of love overcomes the love of power, this world will know peace. So today, let's focus on loving ourselves and loving the people in our lives more. And we all must accept the things that we cannot change, but have the courage to change the things that we can, and have the wisdom to know the difference, right? Hey, no matter what you do, have a great day. I aim to inspire. Peace.